Okay. The first part, the risk registers can be created in a simple Word or Excel file or as part of a database. The risk register is a table we discussed in any unclear example. It's a table, and we must make this table about risk registers. Any details about our risk in our project, no problem. It's not constant. We can increase the rows and columns of this table about risk register. Okay, and we can determine and write any characteristics about the risk in our project by sorting them from the most important until others. So risk register can be created in a simple Word or Excel or part of a database. And more sophisticated or expert risk management software such as Monte Carlo simulation tools help in analyzing project risk, especially in quantitative risk analysis. So more sophisticated or expert risk management software such as Monte Carlo simulation tools help in analyzing project risk. And the PMI is very important. The PMI risk-specific interest groups website www this address World Wide Web www.risk.com has a detailed list of software products to assist in risk management. Okay, we can use this address for extremely a complete list of the expert in suitable software for risk management. Okay, any question, engineers? Any question? No question. This is just some seconds. Okay. Excuse me, I drink a little shy. Okay. About the result of good project risk management. First one, unlike crisis management, good project risk management often goes unnoticed. Unlike crisis management, good project risk management often goes unnoticed. And sometimes, in addition to this statement, sometimes by good risk management will prevent some crises sometimes. And next result of good risk management is well-run projects appear to be almost effortless. Well-run projects appear to be almost effortless. No pain, no gain. میتوان فارسی نابرده رنج گنج میسر نمی شود. No pains, no gains. Well-run projects appear to be almost effortless, but a lot of work goes into running a project well. Clear. And next one is project managers should strive or effort to make their jobs look easy to reflect the result of well-run project. The selecting of the expert managers is very important in a project. Not only about the risk management, about project management. It's very important. But sometimes in Iran and Iraq same together, some project managers are not experts. It's very important. The selecting of a suitable and expert managers in the project is very important. So the last one I repeat are the last one, project managers should strive or effort to make their jobs, the first step, to make their jobs look easy, to reflect the result of well-run projects. Okay, any question? And the summary of this slides, chapter summary. First part, project risk management is the art, not activity, is the art, engineer art. For example, painting is an art, but technical drawing about two-dimensional drawings or three-dimensional or perspective is an engineering art. Okay, so project risk management is the art or engineering art, and science of identifying, after that analyzing and responding to risk throughout during the life of a project and in the best interest of meeting project objectives. And the main process of risk management is including first one, risk management planning, or make a risk management plan. Second step is risk identifying. Third one is qualitative risk analysis. Fourth one is quantitative risk analysis. Fifth one is risk response planning. And the last one is risk monitoring and control. And we discussed that this process is a cyclic and dynamic, not linear process, we know. And topics addressed in a risk management plan. At the first step, we discussed about this part. It's any methodology that we use in our risk management. After that, rules and responsibilities about the members of risk management, team. After that, budget and schedule of risk management. After that, risk categories. And in details, RBS, risk breakdown structure, is more complex. Risk categories or RBS, risk breakdown structure. After that, risk probability and impact or effect that we discussed, that we must make a suitable and sufficient standard for our project about probability and about the effect of any risk in our project, positive risk and negative risk. And we must make a list separately about opportunities and about threats, about their probability, about their impact, about their responses and others. And we can notice that we can make two tables or two risk registers separately about opportunities and threats. We can make separately these two risk registers. And we can make one table or one risk register about both of them, opportunities and threats. But in large project, I think it's better that we make two tables, two risk registers about threats and about, I think. And the next item that we must discuss and explain in the RMP or risk management plan is documentation. For example, risk register, risk management plan, and other documents, and some standards for our sessions, for our discussion in our team. Okay. Okay, thank you, engineers. I think it's enough for this week. And last week we would continue the lecture. Okay, any question, engineers? Any question until now? Okay, Mr. Engineer, Batul Namati asked, excuse me, about a question that does that include all stakeholders, materials, and manpower? Yes, if it was about the strategies, yes. Okay. What, Mr. Engineer, Batul Namati, yeah, what means transparency? Transparency about the project scope, for example, the details of project scope, for example, or project management plan. Transparency, I think, is a method for identifying some risks. Transparency of the documents of our project. It's not as a risk. Transparency can be a method for identifying some risks. Transparency about anything. Clearance, discussion about any document, any item in our project can identify some risks. It's a method, not a risk. Okay, engineers, Mr. Engineer Namatia, other students, other engineers, any question? Any other question? It's not important. We discuss and explain about the final project completely. Don't ask any question about the final project. And in a master science class, we must explain. We don't must. We mustn't explain about the final project. And we discuss completely. It's not important the numbers of pages in your project. The standards and the format of the final project that we discuss in detail is very important. And if you don't know and you have any question about the final project, you must ask your classmates, not me, because we explained in detail and completely. And about your question is not important. Any question, engineers? And about the final exam, the question are about our lectures in the class. And 12 questions are about your abstract translations. You must write the title and abstracts during the term. And one question is about your final projects. You must write your final project with all of the titles in brief summary about any part. And other questions are about our lectures in the class. And we discuss about and explain about these parts. Okay. Thank you, engineers, and goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Mr. Engineer Noyes and other students. خدا نگهدار. خدا حافظ. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Amin, no problem. No problem. And if you have any question, you can ask me now. You can write in the chat bar, or you can ask at the beginning of the last session in last week. And no, if you have any question. Thank you, engineers, ladies and gentlemen, and goodbye.